All right, so I'm playing my GIF animation here. We see the horse flying away. And I just want to go over a few other ways we can use keyframes. One way we can use keyframes is with adjustment layers. I can add a brightness and contrast layer and make it dark. And then let me find that here. I'm going to just move it up in my layer order so that it is affecting everything. And with this, I can do something like change the opacity. I can also change layer mask positions, but I'm not going to worry about that for right now. So I'm going to change the opacity. It's dark at the end, and it is, by changing the opacity, light at the beginning. Okay, of course we can also do that if we wanted to make the horse, the flying horse, kind of, literally disappear into the distance, right, rather than flying off the screen. We could slowly make that disappear as well. Generally, I wouldn't use the style option. But the opacity is the other thing. Now, the other thing you have to worry about with keyframes is once you make a keyframe, you can't necessarily just move it, right? If I were just like, oh, I want that to happen a little bit earlier, right? That doesn't necessarily work because you're not moving everything else in unison. So you have to be careful about that. Okay. And once you have this done and the horse is flying off into the sunset, again, we'll just Command S to save the work in progress for the Photoshop document. Then we can go export it as a GIF by going to Export, Save for Web. Make sure GIFs is selected. Make sure we are looping forever. And then making sure our size is under 10 megabytes. And this is almost 7 megabytes. If you're above, you can try doing something like reducing the amount of colors. See, that reduces it a little bit. You can check other options as well. If you reduce the size of it to say 80%, right, that would also have a similar reduction in size. You can't make it too small so we can't see it, but we do want to go ahead and do that. Then we can click Save. Save where you want to save it. And do that. Now, once you have this GIF, I need to get out of Photoshop here. You do, of course, want to make sure that your GIF actually works by pressing spacebar on a Mac or actually dragging the demo onto your web browser to see it work. Because again, many programs, many image programs, if you just double click and open it, will not show you the GIF in motion, to show you the individual frames. Now, once you have this, this is probably going to be a little bit different on a PC, and I can't do the demo for that. You'll just have to look it up. But once I have this folder here, I am going to want to submit the GIF on Moodle. Let me see if I open. Right, you're going to want to submit the GIFs on Moodle, and then the working file submissions. Right, so let me do this. The GIF itself, that is the .gif file, will go into GIFs.do. And then this whole folder, you will right click on it or control click it, choose compress, which will give you the zip demo. And this zip file is what you upload to the working file submission.